I've been using the same two shaders for a while now, so today that's going to change. I've gathered the top 6 most used shaders on Modrin and I'm going to compare them against each other to see which I'll be sticking with by the end of this video. Let me know down in the comments what shaders you use, and whilst you're down there, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Starting off with number 6, we have the AstraLex Shaders, labeled as a highly customizable shader pack and for the players that like all the fancy effects. The default preset is quite nice, offering real-time shadows, anti-aliasing, ambient occlusion, and all that stuff you expect from a modern shader. But when you take a look at the settings panel, you are greeted by a plethora of options and sliders that you can configure to your liking. To show off how drastic some of these changes are, just take a look at the presets that come with the pack. Relive Borderlands with their iconic style and bold borders, or play Minecraft PlayStation 1 edition, though this one might be hard to play for long periods of time. This pack is definitely top tier if you're the kind to want to have control over everything, or you're just a Linux user. Next up at number 5, we have the Super Duper Vanilla Shaders, advertised as the spiritual successor to the Super Duper graphic pack. Wow, both of those names are a mouthful. It offers a beautiful visual upgrade to vanilla Minecraft without taking away from it or adding too much. I love how the clouds look using this pack, how it's just a bunch of layers stacked together, and I think it's very fitting for a vanilla-like pack. One critique I have though is during the day, distant chunks have, I guess, what you would call blown out lighting. I believe it's intentional, but for my preferences, it's unfortunately a deal breaker as it's quite distracting. If you can change this in the options, please do let me know down in the comments. At number 4, we have Complementary Shaders. This pack aims to be good at everything, whether that be performance, looks, compatibility, or even gameplay. If you've got a large mod pack and you want a performant and good looking shader, then Complementary is the one for you. It offers plenty of customization and presets to work with, my favorite being the default, as it gives a great balance of performance and looks. No wonder I've been content with Complementary for so long, as it's a great pick that I definitely recommend. Speaking of Complementary, next up we have Complementary Reimagined, a high quality, well optimized shader pack that preserves the style of Minecraft with options to customize. My favorite part of this pack is the glass-like water that looks like it'll quench a never-ending thirst. Everything you've come to expect from the original Complementary can be found in this pack and is definitely my go-to vanilla plus shader. Coming in second is the Rethinking Voxels shader. This is a work-in-progress shader pack based on Complementary Reimagined, but instead integrates voxel shading, which can kind of be thought of as a form of path tracing. This shader has the best block-aware lighting I've ever seen, and my performance stays surprisingly consistent around 45 FPS compared to other path trace shaders like SUS. If I had a better PC, I would use this shader wherever possible, but for now I'll keep an eye on its development and see if performance improvements come in future updates. The lighting alone makes this an easy recommendation. And finally, the most downloaded shader pack on Modrin is BSL Shaders. Simple, performant, beautiful. BSL has you covered on all bases, from real-time shadows and volumetric lighting to depth of field and customizable water and clouds. This is my go-to shader when I want consistent and high FPS numbers whilst not sacrificing on visual clarity. And there we have it, Modrin's top 6 shaders. Within this list, there's a shader for every Minecraft player, but I find myself torn between using Rethinking Voxels, even though it's an alpha, or stick with BSL for the consistent performance. I encourage you all to experiment with today's shaders and tweak them to your liking, and let me know which shader you'll be using. Thanks for watching.